Today, let's explore Apple's Vision Pro mixed reality headset from the perspective of UI design. This is a whole new industry for designers to explore and learn, and spatial design is going to be the future. The interface is instantly familiar. It looks a little bit like an iPad with floating but flat 3D windows in different positions on the screen. The only exception to that flatness is on demand when you're looking at panoramic photos or videos. There's depth everywhere. See how the icons are actually a couple of different layers, and once you look at an icon you want to select with your eyes, it actually pulls the top layer more towards the front. It's exactly like the focus option in TVs, and Apple TV explored something a little bit similar, but it was using the remote, and now it's using your eyes, which is crazy. To make the interface more grounded in reality, they are adding shadows on real-life objects like this table here to make it look more natural. See what happens when the interface moves. So for designers, it's not only gonna be about designing flat displays floating in space, but also figuring out how those displays are gonna fit in the world. As you add more windows, the shadows in the real world also change perspective. And as a small side note, I believe that doing mindfulness apps in augmented reality like that can be a pretty trippy experience. To blend the interface more with reality, glassmorphism is also used with a little bit of that frosted noisy texture. Use of glassmorphism simply makes all those elements fit the environment better, otherwise they would look fake and plasticky. This is a very interesting UX concept. Once you look into a form field, it automatically gets selected and you can start speaking about what you want to type in that field. That makes filling forms on the device really easy and fast. And yeah, you don't need a keyboard. You can also explore fully 3D objects. That was kinda obvious, but it's gonna be a very big revolution, especially for e-commerce. Well, you can actually see a product before buying it. There are also immersive experiences planned, like this sports overlay setup, but it gave me very strong Idiocracy vibes.
An all-new helmet!
Speaking of which, do you recognize that tapping the fingers together gesture? Yeah, this is exactly how Apple does clicking in their new headset now. However, once the technology gets better, being able to see a completely 3D instant replay of a game from any angle will be quite futuristic. There is also a dial-on device that you can turn to actually turn off the pass-through and experience a completely virtual reality. Remember, not that long ago I talked about the most important two things that need to be nailed here, and one of them was input methods. By using your eyes to focus on things and then just your two fingers tapping together in any possible position so it's always comfortable is probably the best way to do this that I've seen so far. Also notice that when someone approaches you, the interface fades away a little bit so you can see the person better and then fades back. I'm not sure if this is the future of work. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but it does push the boundaries of what was possible technologically and pushes and creates a whole new user experience, something that we can now explore for the years to come. So if you're a new designer, you can learn these little interactions like grabbing the corner of the window and enlarging it. Explore these things because they are going to be relevant. Sure, there were other headsets on the market before, but Apple usually comes in late to the party and then revolutionizes it anyway. I find it an exciting opportunity for new designers to explore something not many people are yet good at. You can read more and watch some specific videos on the interface and the user experience on Apple's website. I'm gonna link it down below. And here's an idea for you. Explore mixed reality a little bit. You don't really need to make a full-fledged interface for it yet, just make an exploration and create a case study out of that. Figure out some potential problems and some potential solutions and ideas of your own. That is one of the best ways to stand out as a designer right now, and obviously, if you do that, you're gonna have a beautiful day.